I'm Ethan. In Helmand, the desert deletes evidence in seconds, so the Afghan hound must hunt what the wind tries to hide.
Helmand is distance without mercy, flat, exposed, and loud with wind.
This breed was shaped for open ground, built to see far, accelerate fast, and stay light on its feet. The fox doesn't need to be faster than the hound, only smarter than the terrain.
In open desert, sight is a weapon. Distance becomes information. Wind can erase tracks, but it can also carry clues.
The desert shifts between soft dunes and hardpan. Traction changes every meter.
The partnership is quiet. Signals, timing, and trust. The moment of detection is instant. Stillness becomes launch. Speed begins before movement, when a body commits. On soft sand, power matters, but efficiency matters more. The fox turns the desert into a maze, using small rises like walls. Light steps save energy. Every misstep costs oxygen and time. In Helmand, heat is not background, it's an opponent.
Terrain changes fast, sand to clay to rock in a single breath.
The hound isn't only fast, it's accurate at speed.
Sometimes the best move is no move at all. When sight breaks, the nose takes over. Slow is still forward.
Helmand keeps secrets. Tracks fade faster than memory.
Endurance is engineered. Stride, breath, and heart working as one system.
Long limbs turn distance into fewer steps, efficiency at full sprint.
The coat is more than beauty, protection from sand and abrasive brush.
The fox writes false sentences, hoping the reader gets lost.
Instinct is a decision engine, fast, silent, and rarely wrong. High ground restores vision, turning the chase back into a straight line.
In open terrain, a single flick is enough to rebuild the map. Rocks can break speed or break focus.
Shade is camouflage and a temperature break.
Smart pursuit isn't constant sprint. It's managing heat and oxygen.
Along Helmand's water, life clusters, and hunters learn those patterns. Near water, the ground records more, but the story gets crowded. A fox loves edges, places with 2 exits and 1 hiding wall.
The smartest chase isn't following, it's predicting.
In dry country, even dust becomes a beacon.
Every surface has a sound, a feel, a resistance. Animals read it instantly.
As light changes, the desert reveals shapes it hid at noon. When the ground firms up, the hound's speed becomes a clean, unstoppable line.
Every fox knows where the stone breaks the chase.
I'm Ethan. In modern Helmand, the Afghan Hound's fox hunting ability is often practiced in controlled pursuit.
Skill includes restraint, knowing when to slow, when to listen, when to stop.
Shade traps scent like a bowl, making the hidden suddenly readable. The fox survives by keeping an exit, and nobody watches. In the open, the Afghan Hound becomes what it was built to be: pure forward motion. The fox spends energy to steal time, turning straight speed into curved loss. Intercept beats imitation, geometry beats panic. True speed looks calm, because balance is doing the work.
Training turns power into a switch, on and off, instantly. Recovery is part of performance. Hydration is strategy in the desert.
Desert hunting knowledge is environmental literacy: wind, ground, and timing. Cooler nights can extend endurance if vision stays sharp. In the dark, the desert becomes wider and quieter.
Early hours are the best. Clean air, firm sand, and calmer wind. A fox studies patterns, then chooses the moment to move.
Stillness is not passivity, it's aim. The best hunters aren't reckless, they're responsive.
Distraction is constant. Focus is the real talent. In Helmand, contrast is subtle. Animals survive by blending into gradients.
Controlled practice builds the brain behind the sprint.
Deep chest for lungs, narrow waist for flex. Speed is built into the blueprint.
Burrows are insurance, escape routes written into the land.
Capability includes boundaries, knowing when the chase ends. The best hunters carry a map made of movement, scent, and sound.
Speed is only half the story. What happens after matters too.
Survival sometimes means simply leaving the frame.
The bond is the anchor, bringing instinct back under care. The desert leaves marks, but the hound carries them like medals. Foxes win with angles, cover, and timing, turning pursuit into exhaustion.
The real victory is mastery of the environment, speed guided by intelligence.
Routine builds reliability, so instinct becomes usable skill. Between gusts, the desert reveals whispers, tiny movements, distant steps.
A single tail drag can reveal direction when footprints fail.
Great hunters don't only follow, they anticipate where the story goes next.
One last feint can buy a lifetime.
Discipline turns chaos into something predictable.
The goal is proof of ability, then a clean stop, before risk becomes harm.
In the evening light, the desert looks gentle until you remember what it costs to move here.
This is living heritage, an ancient design still working in real terrain. Vision, balance, endurance, and control combined into one desert athlete.
The desert rewards the cautious and punishes the loud.
Even at rest, the hunter stays tuned to the world. In Helmand, every chase ends the same way. The desert writes over it.
The story isn't capture, it's capability and the discipline to stop.
I'm Ethan. The Afghan Hound's fox hunting ability is real, built for Helmand's open desert, but the greatest skill